I think we're close to being live.
Is it just you?
Yeah, just me for now.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to get out my phone so I can read the chat, and also so you can look at this beautiful person. Good old-fashioned Edge.
Well, I don't usually have video, but I don't even know if it works. Because I've tried to do it before.
It's fine.
And it doesn't really work.
I'm just me.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna get at the live chat.
I've tried to do it before.
Yeah.
It's fine. And it doesn't really work.
Oh yeah. Can you mute your? Can you mute the chat?
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna get at the live chat. Oh dear. This is a bit of a mix-up. I accidentally had my phone on. So, oh hey, Carno TV. Hello, Carno TV. Hello, Mimo Show, who starts with a very weird pterodactyl pun. If you want, you can look at the chat as well. I'll give you the chat in the link right here.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Is there no
here's the live
reverb
chat.
now?
Yeah. I don't know. Here's the live chat, and I've currently just shared my screen so that everyone can see. So yeah, Edge.
We're on YouTube now?
Yes, we are.
Oh yeah, look at that. We are. That's cool.
So yeah, you can so if you want any to ask any trivia questions to Edge the Explainer, go ahead.
I didn't even see. Okay.
Diego asks, "How are you?"
I am good. How are you?
Yep. You got Edge here? Yep, I did get Edge here, VRB. Yeah, if also you can I'll introduce you to some of my friends. VRB, he is a very determined collector with over 200 figures. Diego Roa is a very young but very ambitious fan of a lot of Dino Tubers, and Dino Fan is my best friend.
And say that last one again.
Oh, Dino Fan, he's my best friend. That's the last part. Hey, Sketchy, do you use DTB? I go by Brock21. What the heck? Also, I do allow swearing, so keep that in mind. Okay. I like them chunky, plumpy. Okay, that's weird. Okay, Mimo, I guess you like yours in a certain way. I'm also going to post this in promotional on Dino Nation just to make sure that I get some good view. And also, yeah, cool it, Mimo. Mimo, you're going a little too far here. So, I'm trying to think of what are some good questions to ask to you? Like, what are some questions? I know, I forget I know there's multiple people behind Edge, so which one are you?
There's currently only one person behind Edge, and that is me.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
And I'm the creator, the editor, the director, producer, whatever you want to call him.
Oh, nice.
That'll be me.
Yeah. The Dinosaur Toy Blog.
I have a bunch of narrators on, which has given the impression that there's a lot of people.
Oh, okay. So, well, that's definitely.
But I mean, it was intended to have more than one people. Prehistorica is really the only person who's actually created their own content that I've hosted on Edge as part of Edge content to be like, hey, go check this channel out. They do good stuff, and so yeah. But I'm also working with KikiZilla, and maybe eventually he'll have his own thing on my channel or
someday.
Whatever.
I hope that happens to me.
Aiden and I are friends in real life as well, so.
Oh yeah, right. I saw that real life video you guys had. And Diego Roa types fun facts with Edge. There's only one person. And Karna goes, the Dinosaur Toy Blog and forum is what I mean. Ah, okay. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but okay. I think I'm gonna quickly not share my screen so I can tell Kiki that I'm live with Edge. So maybe he'll have some questions for you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he'd love to see you.
Kiki?
Yeah.
Or Aiden or whatever? Yeah.
Aiden. Yeah, good old Aiden. So yeah, some other things. If Edge leaves, what will happen? Well, the stream's already doing not the best, so I guess just die. Also a bit of a running meme now is that I have a giant knee. And that's generally just because of my posture. If you can't tell, I have a bit of a posture where I have one knee up and one knee down.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, it's a bit of a meme that I have a giant knee.
Memes are good. I wish I had memes.
Well,
Trey the Explainer has memes.
Wait,
why can't I have memes?
Well, then, we need to think of something. You need to do something, well...
Well, you can't just make a meme.
Well,
A meme comes into being.
Hail to the knee.
Because if you make a meme, then it's forced and it's not funny anymore.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, remember the memer from that Wendy's commercial? That sucked.
God, yeah.
Eating chicken wings like a boss.
That's corporate America thinking they know how to make a meme and not knowing what a meme actually is. Yeah,
they don't know crap. Hyenodon Film says, fun fact, I'm a professional knee analyst. Well, okay then. I wonder if you have anything insight on my knee. So yeah, I guess now, knee is definitely a running meme on my channel. But I guess one other meme that you could go with is it's rewind your YouTube rewind status. Since you've done Killer Rewind.
Yo, it's YouTube Rewind.
If I could show Rewind, I would have Paleontology and Aiden Sherkez.
Yep, that was fun. I really liked how that turned out.
The only thing that
regardless of the quality of some of the recordings or pronunciations or whatever, I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Everyone did their best job, and I liked that.
Yeah. The only thing that rivals Penny and Sir Quacklington. What the heck, Diego? If Sketchy played Captain Falcon, then what is Sketch's favorite knee? I don't actually know how to use the knee of justice in Smash Bros, but I am a regular player, so I need to learn how to do it at some point. Fun fact from Sketchy: he wears green shirts and has a knee. That's also a thing that you'll notice a lot. Like, if you look at my channel, a lot of the time I'm wearing these bright shirts. This isn't even the brightest shirt I have. I always wear just bright greens and yellows.
Yeah.
Carnal TV says, but Edge, I love your content. Its quality is understanding. Your Acrocanthosaurus videos are my favorite.
Oh, thank you. Some of the memes in that were definitely a little over the top. Like, there's too many of them. Like,
I have never seen a single meme. I've never seen a single meme from that.
Wait, what?
I've never seen a single Acro meme. I'm sorry. And VRB has also mentioned my lime shirt. And Vitali says, Sketchy and hello, Sketchy and Destin.
What did you say about the Acrocanthosaurus memes? I didn't catch it.
Oh, I've never seen a single one. I'm sorry. I'm a very young dino tuber.
Of what?
I've never seen any. I've barely seen any of your I got a question. Why did you change to Sketchy CDs? It's because I thought I'd make a good skit channel at the time, but now that we have our little Aquat CDs group, there's no need. But yeah, I've never heard any of the memes. I'm sorry, Edge, but I've never seen a single meme. Oh, hey, Dino Beal.
I don't have any memes per se. I meant in the video itself.
Oh, right. Oh, actual memes? Like actual memes?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't insert specific memes because that would kind of date it, other than Absolute Unit and Big Beefy Boy. But those are kind of paleo memes, but they're kind of a little stale. And I wrote that episode as one episode, but I wrote it at least a year or a year and a half ago, and I just now got to finishing it.
Oh, I guess it makes sense. It's over an hour long.
Huh?
Isn't it?
Yeah. Long? Together it was an hour long.
Acrocanthosaurus, the Sauropod Butcher, the movie.
Yeah. That's why I made the intro
with a DVD. How'd you even create that DVD?
Photoshop was the program I used to make the cover, and then I printed it out, and it's just on some really simple
cover,
printer paper. It's nothing special, but it was just a prop thing. Yeah.
Well, that's another fact about Edge. He knows how to make
covers. For those
interested
about the cover, if you go back and look really closely at the cover and the back cover, I think I turn it over, you'll notice that all of the fine print and all of the stuff is just shit post. It's just the biggest shit post of a prop.
That's pretty funny.
And huh?
That's pretty funny, actually. I'm gonna go and look at that. Some people are beginning to mention the moose meme. Like, people to mention the moose meme. And also, they're saying that they have never seen Edge. And Dino Beal says, hello, Edge.
Hi.
You can also, he goes by a few other names. You can either call him Dino Beal, Thick-Nosed Lizard, or Charles.
Okay.
Either way, that's the same guy. I'm going to go and look and see what shitpost you put on. We have to look very closely, you guys, because we are going to be doing analyzing. Top 10 hidden Easter eggs in Edge. Okay, the Sauropod Butcher, narrated by David McAnally. Like the T-Rex, but better. So
yeah, and that's me there in the intro.
Oh, that's your face. And yeah, I don't know what
I tried to keep my face out of it as much as possible.
Well,
I'm not like self-conscious or anything, but I was just like, it's not about me, you know.
Oh yes, I have seen the line animation VRB. It's very toxic. And is that a what kind of GameCube controller is that? Do you have an actual GameCube?
That's my roommate's GameCube controller.
Oh, yeah,
that he connects to like his Wii U or his Switch or something like that in order to play GameCube games. But yeah, it's not exactly mine, but I can play it.
Oh yeah,
if I wanted to.
Oh yeah, Dino Bill has something to say. Edge, I have to say thank you so much for the sometime last year sending a PNG image of a dinosaur figure that looks like the Vastatosaurus from King Kong. Oh, the Reborn Vanilla Ice. I don't know if you remember sending it. Well, I guess I think actually I do remember him using that for his show, The Starry Island. So I guess that was a huge contribution. I guess congratulations, Edge.
Okay, I'm unaware of this, but sure.
Yeah, Dino Bill has made a show called The Starry Island, which is his own little DI nature show, and I'll have to say it's surprisingly good. It's very much a pleasant surprise, especially with all the good B-roll. Also, how come in this one the Acrocanthosaurus is portrayed as scaly, but in the first older version it's portrayed as feathered? Is that because there's new evidence saying it's feathered, or was that just an artistic choice?
That was an artistic choice, but I mean, it was just the thumbnail. I just thought it was interesting because I used art from a paleo artist called let me get this right, Siri Thomas.
Oh.
And her art is absolutely awesome.
Well, that's really
cool. So I kind of was like, oh, I got to use her art and everything, but she doesn't have one of every, creature that I want to make or do a video on. But for the new Acrocanthosaurus, I figured something different would be more interesting, and so I did.
That's pretty cool.
And it also distinguishes it from old and new. And then I also did the cool 90s version or 80s version of the Acro.
Yeah, bro. Acros, bro. Murphy Mixel says, Edge, please make an updated Appalachiosaurus video. I love Appalachiosaurus because it lived where I live. Oh, that's an interesting reason to want one.
Well, yeah. Everything that has the old...
You're going to make an update on.
Yeah. Everything. Eventually I'll remake most of the old stuff because it's
been 7 months since we last had a paleo fail.
Not as good as the new stuff, and I've gotten way better at editing and
I'll say
voice acting and all that stuff. What's the moose meme?
Oh, the moose meme. It's basically in Camosaurus' series Dinosaur Island Revival, it seemed as though basically Camosaurus put a moose in, and it was just so out of place that it became a meme. As well as that, moose have been a running theme on Dino Man's Yatkan Island. Oh yeah, and Vitali says, "Thank you, Edge, for making thumbnails for my Dino Battle series."
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah. I think this is a pleasant surprise, since I know you've had a bit of a rough day, Vitali. Okay, next up, here's an interesting, question, weird suggestion for Paleo Fail. One idea for a Paleo Fail is, Paleo Fails on dinosaurs that turn out to be the same thing. Like, doing a Paleo Fail on... Hang on. What's a good example of a dubious species that, thanks to the Bone Wars, were classified as two different animals? I wouldn't say Apatosaurus and Brontosaurus because that has proven to be real. But what would be a good example of that? Of a
paleofail is usually something that I would save for like myths in and of themselves. I was originally going to make it to include reviews of movies and documentaries because a lot of those have paleofails in them, and have it as a separate thing, like, oh, paleo movies or something. I don't know.
That would be an interesting new category.
Yeah.
So far,
I just don't want to oversaturate it with different series, which is what I was originally kind of doing a while ago. I just had too many ideas, and so it's like, well, just mush them together into so that it's not. There's not like 5 or 6 different running shows on my channel. That doesn't make sense. It's just me making stuff, you know.
It seems as though we've gotten a lot of I think from that we've gotten a lot of inspiration. A lot of people are suggesting paleofails on Draco Rex and Siggy Moloch. Mimo Show has been spamming you to get a Nanotyrannus to do a Nanotyrannus paleofail, and Diego Roa suggests Saurophaganax and Allosaurus fragilis.
And Vitali says, also, do you plan on making a Fragments episode on Oxalia anytime soon? I think it would be really cool if you made an episode on it. Well, I have nothing planned and nothing written, but Oxalia is definitely a subject for a Fragments episode.
Hey,
because it's literally just a jaw and I think some other pieces, so it couldn't be a full-on episode anyway.
Now, my opinion on Oxalia, I think I think besides their different locations, honestly, I can't find any solid evidence to say that Oxalia is a different species. And honestly, we just need to find, right now we're struggling to find Spinosaurus bones. We shouldn't be Oxalia would be even more of a mystery. So right now, I'm just going to say right now that Oxalia is probably just Spinosaurus. But if it is found out that there are Oxalia bones, if we find more Oxalia bones and it turns out to be a new Spinosaurid, I will not hesitate to change my opinion. But until I get some good bones of Oxalia, I'm not going to change my mind.
Well, I'll just point out that that's not exactly how science works, but you're allowed to have your opinion.
Yeah. I wonder,
Oxalia, the reason that it's considered its own species is because of the characteristics found in the bones that they did find. And although it's very fragmentary, it's not fragmentary. It's not so fragmentary that you don't sometimes you find a specimen and it's so fragmentary you can't assign it to a genus or a species, and then it's just a thing that you found. It's like, oh, this is a centrosaurine, or oh, this is a tyrannosauroid, but that you can't get any more specific than that. But the characteristics found on the bones of Oxalia are definitely different than what you'd find in Spinosaurus. Though
generally, I haven't really been given any good descriptions of what are the main differences. What would you say is the big difference when it comes to Oxalia stuff and Spinosaurus?
That I don't know, because I'm not an expert on Spinosaurus, and I haven't even looked at the fossils, but the basic fact that they were found in completely different sides of the planet and at completely different times, like they weren't from the exact same time.
I guess that is fair.
Kind of they can't really be the same thing when they were separated by, even during the Cretaceous, those continents were separated.
Yeah, I don't think Pangea happened in the Cretaceous.
No, it did not.
It seemed as though Spinosaurus was like 100.
Spinosaurus is not a marine animal, so it wouldn't have been able to swim all the way over there.
Yeah.
So those animals would have split off before the continents were split apart. So they can't actually be the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I guess that makes sense. I'm probably gonna take it with I'll take everything with a grain of salt, but I guess now you definitely have me at least changing my mind. But I guess for now, I guess it's kind of for now I'm kind of, but now I'm kind of intrigued. Oh, hey, Fossil Source Films. Oh, and they lived in, and yes, I'm getting official time period differences. Okay, now I think, yeah, okay, thanks. Also, maybe it's convergent evolution, says VRB.
Yeah. I mean, they are from the same family, and they're definitely very closely related. But it's possible that they convergently evolved similar shapes to do the same thing. You know?
Yeah,
That's
who knows?
possible.
Maybe it's kind of like how we have like different species of stuff, like big cats that aren't super different, or like there's a lot of
skeletally.
Yeah, skeletally aren't
different. They're like almost identical on the skeletal level.
Who knows?
But
maybe
anything else is like completely different.
God damn it. But yeah, who knows? Maybe we will figure out that maybe Auxalia probably had a better had characteristics that just can't be shown in fossils. That'd be really sad, because then we would never figure out what Auxalia looked like. And okay, it's also Diego Roa says, "Oh my god, too many facts. My little dinosaur brain hurts."
I'm more interested in like ceratopsian research stuff.
Well,
so that's why I know more about those. Well, and also
there is one
crocodilomorphs. Those are
there is one
up my alley right there. But
well, there might be one person who would really like to know more about stuff. Like Dino Beale's favorite dinosaur is Ionosaurus. So I think, I don't know, maybe he'd be excited to learn some new things. Also, interesting questions.
Do you want me to talk about Ionosaurus?
That's a maybe if Dino Beale is still in the chat and he wants to say yes. Some interesting questions, since you know about crocodilomorphs. How wrong is the head on the new Prestosuchus? How wrong is this?
I don't know everything about crocodilomorphs, but I haven't. I don't know anything about the new Prestosuchus.
How about like actually, there's two Caprosuchus figures. Hang on, let me get them.
Caprosuchus?
Yeah, Caprosuchus. Also, after this, Dino Beale says yes, please. So I think after this, we should fulfill Dino Beale's request.
Sure.
But I want to hear about my beautiful can-opening ceratopsians, says Dino Beale. So yeah, how accurate would you say when it comes to the skull, would you say are the Caprosuchuses portrayed here?
Of which ones?
Alright. Let's start with the safari one. How about this one? And also, now it seems as though Ferocious and King Kaiju are barging onto my stream and just saying, "You losers, get off this stream." Okay, I get it's a joke, but I'm not really a big fan of that. Can you please stop? Yeah. So I guess, hang on, is it pronounced Auxalia or Auxalia?
Yeah.
Well, I've totally been messing that up. Vitali has also reminded me that, yes, I have completely messed this up. Well, even though I've been basically raided by King Kaiju and Ferocious, well, at least I'm getting more viewers. So you know what? That's good. So how would you say this skull compares to an actual Caprosuchus skull?
I'm pretty sure that the heads on both of those figures are the best part of the figures.
Yeah.
I have the Safari one, but I don't have the Papo one.
Oh,
but
cool.
From what I've seen, they're both accurate. I thought they were the same, or pretty similar.
Yeah, I guess it's just the fact that
it's just the legs.
I guess, yeah, both have different stances on that. I guess the major difference is that, one, the head on this thing is bigger because, well, the Papo Capro is a much bigger figure. It's a much bigger figure. And also the fact that it has an articulated jaw and it's looking up. This one, I guess the position makes them look really different, even though if you look closely at the skull, I guess you could say they're similar.
The only fossils known of Caprosuchus are its skull. Like, it's just the head. Yeah. So that's why it's been like, oh, does it have long legs? And did it run around on land eating dinosaurs? Or did it have short legs and it was like a crocodile with nasty teeth?
For now, it seems as though there are different ways of going around. I think, honestly, we need more Caprosuchus.
Its closest relatives all have short legs.
Oh, yeah, I actually watched that episode.
It was part of Mahajangasukidae or something like that, and its closest relative was Mahajangasuchus
So I
from
guess
Madagascar,
going by,
and it had very short legs, like a modern crocodile or alligator.
So I guess if we went off that logic, this would be the more accurate figure.
Sure.
But I guess we can't be sure until we find more about Caprosuchus. And also, Dinobeel, now we shall fulfill your request. I'll be reading the chat, so don't mind me. Seems as though a bit of a flame war is going on between Ferocious, because everyone in the chat is just teaming up to get rid of him. Yeah, Ferocious, this is what happens when you barge onto my stream like this. I'm sorry. How long until you end this? I don't know. I don't really know. But, yeah, I'm not sure. I'll be on for 30 minutes. Okay, thank you for answering the question. And speaking of which, I think you deserve the moderator role since, you're a moderator on Dino Nation. I think you kind of deserve it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah. Besides, you're probably not going to be on here that often. I'm just going to say that. Damn it, I'm really losing subscribers severely. And also, it seems
Why?
I don't know, but I always have these episodes where I gain subscribers and then lose them.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have a smaller amount of subscribers.
It generally pisses me off that that it takes a while to actually get some standing growth. Oh, can you be a mod?
It took me a year before I got like 500 or more. Probably longer than a year. But
yeah, I might give you. Oh, actually, someone called me dumb. Yeah, haven't we all? I unsubscribed, you jerk. I hope you're not serious, because I think you might be taking this a little too far, Ferocious. Yeah, Ferocious Fragilis, he used to be... he's a interesting character. He's definitely a very goofy person. He's very goofy, I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah, Vitaly is now requesting that they be muted. Yeah, I think, it's best that you request... Yeah, of course, thank God you're joking. Yeah, sometimes also he has a pretty interesting microphone. I don't know why, but I always remember that Ferocious Fragilis has a pretty not the best microphone. It's very glitchy. I'm sorry, Ferocious, but sometimes it's glitchy. But yeah, he's
So someone wanted me to talk about Ionosaurus.
Yes, Dino
What questions do you have about Ionosaurus? Like, what am I supposed to talk about Ionosaurus?
Ferocious, once I have my Ino facts, I may hop on while editing. Okay, so yeah, Dinobeel, now you're free. Now you have the floor. What questions do you want to know about the thick-nosed lizard? Or actually, no, the buffalo lizard. I'm mixing up Pachyrhinosaurus with Ionosaurus.
Fun fact, Ionosaurus is always smaller than you could ever imagine.
And how
it's always smaller.
How small?
Like, you see the skull, and you see the reconstructions, and you're like, oh, this guy's big, ceratopsians are big. But Ionosaurus is only a little bit larger than Zuniceratops. So they're both really only a little bit bigger than a bison.
Oh, like here's a good one.
Buffalo, whatever.
Okay, that's pretty good. Dinobeel's first question is, why do you think Ionosaurus had its weird horn or boss?
That's a good question, and I have some ideas, but that have been discussed before, but no solid answer, and because you can't possibly have a solid answer. But
yeah, and go ahead, Diego Roy, you can request something too.
It depends on which specimen of Ionosaurus you're looking at, because sometimes it'll have some specimens have the big long horn that hooks forward and is its own separate pointy thing, and some of them have that same thing, but it's smaller and more curved down into its beak, and that suggests that it was kind of used for. It had to have had more than just a display purpose, because it's kind of pointing forward. And I was talking to my friend the other day. Because these guys are pretty small, they're not like Triceratops size. Yeah.
It says that since you said they're the same size as an actual buffalo, that's about
roughly not the exact same size, but
it says here that It says that an average bison size is about 9.3 feet. Would you say that's a good comparison, or do you think that it's now a little different?
Yeah, actually, I would say that's a pretty good size. I can send you a picture.
Yeah.
It shows the scale.
Now people are the other question that's been flying around is what was the biggest, hang on, let me find the exact.
Well, I didn't answer what it could use its horn for. It's usually considered a display, like a peacock's feather. A male would have its horn, and if it's not a really big horn, then it shows that the male is not very good at getting food, and the female will be like, oh, well, I don't really want to mate with you because you're bad at being a Pinosaurus. I want to mate with the one who has the giant horn that
this is a pretty good comparison.
Like multicolored, and that's the way that is. But if you're being confronted by a predator that stands over top of you, and you jam your head up with that forward pointing nose horn, then you're gonna like scratch. You're gonna puncture something that's gonna save your life.
Yeah.
But that also depends on how fragile that horn is. If it's
I guess we need to learn the
hard
thickness of the
and
horn.
strong, then it's not going to snap off your face. Because if it's thin and hollow, it's not hollow, but
it's probably
if it was relatively fragile, then you're not going to want to smash it against the predator, because then your whole face would go with your horn.
Oh,
and
poor
you're dead.
dude. Dino Bill is now making horn jokes with the Lenny face, and
giant throbbing horn.
And Hyenodon Films also says it could have been used for fighting or digging. I'm not really sure about the how would you say that it could dig up roots with its horn?
That's funny you say that, because my friend also suggested to me the other day that maybe it was using it for that, and that makes perfect sense because ceratopsians eat anything and everything. There's some ideas, some suggestions, hypotheses that they may have been semi-omnivorous and eaten meat from time to time.
Kind of like how that hadrosaur that had preserved crab, that had crab in its coprolites.
Right, yeah. Well, there's another thing. Not all herbivores are strictly herbivores.
Like the hadrosaur that ate the crabs.
Well, even today in modern animals. A deer will eat a baby chick if it sees it on the ground because it needs protein every so often. You'll see cows just pick up a squirrel and munch on it.
And look at this video. Speak of the devil.
Carnivory and herbivory are on a spectrum. And there's some animals that are purely carnivorous, like cats, and some animals that are purely herbivorous, like koalas and pandas, and then you have everything in between. And so these ceratopsians are definitely going to be using their horns and their beaks and their frills and stuff for digging up roots, for scratching on trees to get things down. Whatever can happen will happen. Whatever use that seems logical, considering that the genus has probably been around for millions of years, it's definitely going to happen.
That makes sense. The other question that went with Ionosaurus was, what was its biggest predator? And so far in the chat, they have tried answering that question, and so far everyone has been leaning towards Daspletosaurus. Would you say that's correct?
Sure. Yeah. If it lived with it.
That was easy.
I don't recall what it lived with.
Well, that was easy. Well,
dinosaurs that live alongside Ionosaurus.
Didn't Ionosaurus live in Alberta, Canada,
or wasn't it? Daspletosaurus. Yeah. So yeah, Daspletosaurus.
And Albertosaurus, I think, and Atlantosaurus, I think.
Well, if Albertosaurus lived there, then yeah, but
its name literally
Daspletosaurus is also bigger than Albertosaurus.
And I think that's why people have began to wonder if Albertosaurus and Gorgosaurus are the same thing. Because, Albertosaurus and Ionosaurus both live in Alberta, Canada. And
same place, same time, and they look very similar. But they are different in some ways.
So I guess...
So I would consider them separate until more research is done on it.
Man, people are now beginning to clickbait like this stream or make fake clickbait titles. Oh my god, a sketchy second channel for horses. Oh my god, he's with PETA.
Pandas are herbivorous. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Hyanodon Films, where are you at, dude?
They literally just eat bamboo.
Yeah, that's like, isn't that? And
that's the only thing they can eat.
And then there's koala bears, which only eat eucalyptus, right?
Right.
Pandas are air, says VRB. Yeah, that's similarly accurate.
Fun fact. Koalas are permanently stoned because the chemicals in the eucalyptus leaves they eat makes them high. And that's kind of how they deal with being able to eat pretty much something that's poisonous to anything else that tries to eat it.
So I guess koalas are the hippie spirit animal.
Yeah, sure. I would want to have one.
Pass the eucalyptus upon the left-hand side, man. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh,
here.
Next
up, though
it
belongs in the order Carnivora, the giant panda's diet is 99% bamboo.
Next, Ferocious Fragilis. Since his mascot is Allosaurus fragilis, he asks, "What ecological niche would Allosaurus hold?" I would assume it'd be like close to top predator. Yeah, wouldn't it be top predator?
I don't know.
Since Saurophaganax has now been proven to be a dubious species, or it's now
it hasn't been proven without a shadow of a doubt. But it's all this stuff is
subjective,
relative. It's possible that Saurophaganax is the next, an
evolved Allosaurus,
a future a descendant. No, an ancestor. No, descendant. Yeah, a descendant of Allosaurus.
That shrunk down.
Bigger.
That shrunk down.
No, that got bigger. Allosaurus is the ancestor of Saurophaganax.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. That it would that Allosaurus would evolve into Saurophaganax.
Because they are from slightly different times. They're from the same period, but slightly different number times. I forget what it is, but millions of years apart.
Dinobeel also asks, was Torvosaurus bigger or smaller than Allosaurus? And my opinion is that since there's two species of Torvosaurus, and there's also two species of official Allosaurus, since there's Allosaurus fragilis and Allosaurus europus, and then there's I forget what the two, isn't it Torvosaurus tannerii and something else? Oh yeah,
yes.
And Torvosaurus I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation. Guarnii, whatever.
It's Gurnii.
Okay, Gurnii, thanks. But I wonder, would you say how would you answer this question since there's two of Allosaurus and two types of Allosaurus and Torvosaurus?
Okay, so in North America, there's a North American species of Torvosaurus and a North American species of Allosaurus. In North America, Allosaurus is bigger than Torvosaurus. It's much larger. In Europe, there's a European species of Torvosaurus and a European species of Allosaurus. In Europe, Allosaurus is smaller than Torvosaurus.
So is that what
you saw in Dinosaur Evolution or Dinotasia was the European species.
So it was an Allosaurus europus?
Yeah.
And also
that took place in Europe.
And Torvosaurus
I don't know which species is European, I forget.
Oh, whoops. Okay,
I think Gurnii is the European one.
I don't know why, but I have a gut feeling that tannerii is the bigger one. Okay, it says here, in 1979, a type species tannerii was named. It was a large, heavily built bipedal carnivore that could length of 33 feet. It was among the largest carnivores of its time.
Here we go. In 2000, material from Portugal was referred to Torvosaurus, eventually being named as Torvosaurus, or it was referred to tannerii. Then in 2012, it was renamed Gurnii in 2014.
Okay, so the European version is Torvosaurus gurnii.
Yes.
Okay, so who do you think would win, Allosaurus fragilis or Torvosaurus gurnii?
The big ones.
Yeah.
The big Allosaurus and the big Torvosaurus.
Yeah. Which one of the big boys do you think would win?
I hate these questions,
Oh.
but
yeah, I don't have any preference.
I'll humor you because a lot of the scientific communities like, don't even humor that the versus things. It's like, well, it's just an exercise in mental whatevers. It's just having fun, or whatever. But I don't know. It really just depends on the situation.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Because honestly, they both have pretty similar shapes to them. So I think there's two different morphs of the American Allosaurus. One that has a shorter snout and one that has a longer snout, which I talked about in the Ceratosaurus video, my Ceratosaurus video. And the one with the shorter snout with a more powerful bite, because that's how physics work.
Okay.
And so Torvosaurus has a rather long snout, which means it probably had a less strong bite. And so if the short-snouted American Allosaurus got its mouth around the Torvosaurus, then, it's like the Spinosaurus versus T-Rex thing.
Yeah, honestly, I don't want this stream to get too toxic about this fight. And also, luckily, the worst we've gotten is just a bunch of memes. And the memes have been the big ones. Lenny face. So far, yeah, it seems as though we've managed to make a small meme out of the big ones. So that's interesting. Also, I have made this raptor my slave. There we go. Now I have it all reined up. Now it can't get away. I don't know. I'm just feeling like silliness. And also, Hyenodon Films is getting into a bit of a bear fight, saying that all bears are carnivorous and koalas aren't even bears.
Well, that's true. Koalas are not bears.
Why does everyone assume giant pandas are herbivorous? It's because 99% of their diet is based off this one plant that can also be used to torture people.
Well, I mean, I guess technically they're not purely herbivorous, but they're like 99% herbivorous, which puts them at the end of the spectrum of what you eat. I mean,
I think I'm just gonna safely say that I think by that logic, pandas are herbivores.
Yeah.
Also,
even like a lot of ungulates and hoofed animals that eat almost purely vegetable matter or foliage.
Yeah.
Even then, they'll, like we just saw with the horse eating the bird. It's like, yeah, they're still gonna snag something.
Yeah.
If it's hungry.
It's truly just a matter of circumstances, don't you think?
Yes. Also, it's easier to digest meat than it is to digest plants, even if you're an herbivore.
Even if you have 4 stomachs.
Yeah.
Which is a thing.
Which is also why you might want to eat a jerky every now and again as an herbivore.
Yeah. Hyenodon's Films, of course, says they are biologically carnivores, but I think, honestly, this is a fight you can't really win, Hyenodon Films. I think you should cool it. Besides, you still have
I think we're being memed.
Yeah,
That's fine.
We have a paleontology expert in our hands, and this is how you spend your time with him. Arguing over bears. Why not ask some more paleontology
I'm not an expert, but I know my shit.
Yeah, you know more than I do, and I know more than all my classmates. It really is a social hierarchy. The average dino noob, me, and then, like, there's the real experts, like Edge. And then you go up to, like, the gods, like Trey the Explainer. Kaiju says you look more like a low IQ potato farmer than a YouTuber. Lol, get wrecked, libtard. You didn't have to say it twice. I got it. Hey, what's up? Hello, Squadcopter. Okay. And VRB asks how many mods are on here. Well, currently Diego Roa is the only mod at the moment, along with Edge, who can intervene when things get a little too out of hand. I might give Dino Beetle the mod, but admittedly, I think I have a few too many mods. That's a problem we all have, don't you think, Edge? We have too many mods. Yeah. I didn't study animal biology for nothing. Wait, you did that? This is a fight you can't win, Erwin. Oh, this is a fight you can't win. I get it, VRB. I get it. I actually made that for like a PETA diss track I was planning on doing. But yeah, thank you for referencing that, my dude, VRB. Dratbill. What the heck does that mean, Mimo? Oh yeah. So this guy named LYBSP has just arrived. And he has like the Jablinski, the Jablinski Games logo, but without a beard. That's basically half of all profile pics on YouTube now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is just another one of those people. Get a more original profile picture. What happened? Oh, basically, we've been getting paleontology questions answered by our good friend Edge, also known as Destin. Because he's destined for greatness. Hey! Oh, frick.
Ha!
Have you gotten that one a lot?
I heard that one before.
Ah, oh, damn it, I'm unoriginal. Okay, so finally, at least, I've been getting some definitions by good old Mimo. Dratbill, hide your kids, pedophiles in town. Okay, what the hell? Okay, let's see. I'm the OG mod. Is this the next evolution of trolls? I don't know, Diego. I don't know. Oh, here's an interesting one. Let me think here. I'm gonna ask you maybe a few scientific accuracy questions about a few figures. If you make since you're good with ceratopsians, I'm gonna kind of stick within that range by showing you my ceratopsian self and ceratopsian shelf and seeing how accurate some of these guys are. So this is the ceratopsian shelf, and I'm just gonna get down some guys. The first one is that I tried and I think I failed to make a scientifically accurately colored Psittacosaurus. I don't know. How close did I get?
I think you're lagging or something.
What? Is my voice glitchy?
Okay, when you said look at the Psittacosaurus, and 15 seconds later, you just now getting to the Psittacosaurus. So I think there's a time delay, but that's fine.
Okay, it's good now.
I would say you got pretty close.
Oh, I thank you. The reason why I got it is that I originally painted it all black, and then I realized this is garbage. So I drastically desperately blazed off. I just blazed off. I just blazed off all the paint with my thanks to my sink, but I had enough of it left that it kind of had a bit of a faded look. I think this was pretty good. I'm still proud of the head.
Yeah, looks pretty cool.
I thank you. I like to think I did okay, although it is a little sloppy. But I don't think colors have to be perfect on an animal. Kaiju says you is bald, sketch boy. That wig is a loser. Oh yeah? This is real hair. See how hard I'm trying to pull? Yeah, I think, yep, Diego's had enough. No, not you. The streamer's voice sounds gay. Oh, come on. He's my guest. Oh, actually, no. Okay, the streamer's voice sounds gay. Well, thanks a lot. You're nice.
Which one?
LYBSB. I think he's talking to me because I'm the one with the gay voice. But Edge could cut my arm off with my hyenodon skull and jaw.
Could I cut my arm off with my hyenodon skull and jaw?
Maybe if you got a hydraulic press to move the jaws, then maybe. But that would also break your fossil. And why would you do that? Another victim for me. And Diego smiles. Oh boy, talk about victory. Here's one. How accurate is this Triceratops? By Carnegie. Hang on, is it lagging for you again?
Yep.
Damn it.
I'm just gonna. Oh, that one. As far as I remember, it's pretty accurate. The feet are wrong though. The front feet. Actually, I think the back feet are wrong too.
What's the major?
They're a little too much like an elephant foot, and they should be more, like an actual foot.
Yeah, that sounds good. Ooh, that good old Carnegie trike, says the squadcopter.
Unfortunately, I have to leave.
Well, you lasted. Hang on, let's see. How long did you last?
an hour.
An hour?
50 minutes.
Actually, that's pretty good. We can go another 10 minutes without you. And I guess one last final interesting question is, what do you think of Torosaurus and Triceratops?
They're two separate things.
I guess
that actually has been proven.
What's the major?
There's definitely scientific papers on that suggesting that Torosaurus and Triceratops are not the same thing.
What is the major? Oh wait. Oh, it's Dinofan's cousin. Okay, but hang on. So what is the main proof that Triceratops didn't turn into Torosaurus as an adult? Is the main evidence like certain like there
are specimens of Torosaurus that are younger and smaller than the oldest Triceratops specimen. And that wouldn't be possible if one is just an old version of the other.
So I guess that's an easy enough of a disprovence. And besides, on their own, Torosaurus looks different enough since, Torosaurus
the holes in the frill.
Yeah, and also doesn't Torosaurus have a way longer head, like than Triceratops?
Yeah.
A way skinnier head.
Most of the time, most of them do. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Though the baby trike skull and the juvenile trike skull that show the bending of the horns, those are definitely young Triceratops.
Yeah. Would you also say a major difference is that the Torosaurus's horns are 100% straight, but yet Triceratops?
Well, they're not 100% straight.
But are they straighter?
And each specimen is different too.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because each specimen is its own individual animal that died.
And that makes
sense. Over millions of years, and obviously like trillions of individuals, is going to change from one to the other. So these are like all reconstructions of all prehistoric animals are generalized reconstructions, or they're based off of specific individuals that we have fossils of.
Yeah, and is Torosaurus still actually bigger than Triceratops? Is it?
No, it's smaller than Triceratops.
Oh, that's a surprise.
I think the largest, oldest specimen of Torosaurus is like the same size as the oldest, biggest Triceratops.
So they were evenly sized. Okay.
Yeah, which is another reason why they thought they were the same thing.
That's actually pretty interesting.
All right,
that's a pretty good
have
conclusion.
to go.
Yep. Thank you. It was definitely a pleasure having you on the stream. I know you're not really a huge fan of doing streams like these, but I'm glad that you made an exception and that you're willing to help people like me a lot. This was truly a lovely stream. Thank you for answering so many of my questions. I truly have learned something new from you, and hope you have a good day, Destin.
Thanks, you too. Keep up the good work and stuff. Don't like stop doing your hobbies and stuff just because there's like a bunch of shit people online.
Yeah, right, like Pro. Well, guys, that was guys, that was fun. I can just leave this, and I can now just head back to just this being a solo stream. I'm gonna see if I can just drag this out for a couple more minutes. I'm gonna see if I can last the last couple of minutes. Let's see if we can last until an hour. Let's make it till an hour. If we still have a good viewer base, I'm probably just going to let the stream die, and then we can, yes, the knee. Yeah, don't worry, guys. At least the knee is back. And I think that if I had if I had OBS, I would probably make it so my knee can talk. I can take Edge's place. That's a maybe, Mimo. You're Mimi and all, but I think we need a really good guest if we want a chance. Actually, there is hope. There is hope. There could be one other guest. If you guys really want, I could get Panther. Ooh, Panther. Can we have a sketchy mod for Captain Falcon? A sketchy mod for Captain Falcon? I don't know what you mean by that. Do you want Sketchy's knee as an alternate account? And stuff. But yeah, if I really wanted, because there is potential that I could potentially get, if you really want Bloodcrest. No, end the stream. Raven of the Nightwings. Sketchy, your edge line is as straight as the grass in your front yard. Okay, I am not getting any viewers because of you. What? Who the Dude, what's going on? Raven of the Nightwings. Are you an dude, you don't have any videos. Are you an alternate account of Ferocious Fragilis? Yeah, hang on. I think you're an alternate of Ferocious Fragilis. You have to be. And also now you have one viewer. So, you know what? Congratulations. Also, I do believe this was kind of on you. It's kind of just like a bit of a logical move to not stream while someone else is streaming. So I think that's kind of just on you. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Ferocious. I'm just not gonna lie here. That you could have easily just stopped your podcast so that I could and not have this problem, and you can't just blame it on me, because I'm not just gonna stop a stream when I have Edge on here. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little okay. Admittedly, I was pretty brutal there, but you know what? That's just the truth. Ferocious for jealous. If you want, you can just end the stream and I can just let you on here. So in the meantime, who wants to be a guest? Does anyone want to be a guest? Because, like, I could take another guest. I want a Some Stupid Sketcher Guy alt skin for Falcon. That's what I mean. Oh, for Smash Brothers. 11 people watching? That's pretty good. Me. Of course you would want that. Good old Mimo. I'll be guest. I want to be guest. I don't know who you are. There's multiple people running the Oz Dwarf channel. Oh, it's Nova. Okay, Mimo, cool it. Okay, in that case, Mimo, Mimo was the first to ask, so Mimo, I will grant you your wish. You will be a guest. I will end my stream, and if me and Kaiju can join. And this is Ferocious. Yes, I can tell Raven. Or should I say Ravenous Raptor. There we go. Perfect. I got the name right. Ravenous Raptor. Yeah. Okay, admittedly, we are losing viewers at a pretty bad rate. So I think I'm just going to drag it out till the 1 hour mark. So, actually, yeah. All right, Mimo.
Well, hello there.
Yep, just do your magic. So, Mimo, what do you want to do for the last couple of minutes on this stream?
I would just like to say
What?
I forgot.
You just forgot? Are you sorry? Hey, Ferocious, what do
you... Dude, that's insulting Dory.
Whatever, Dory's a fun character. She'll probably forget that I even insulted her. That's what happens when you have...
I have something, but I just need to set my microphone on the correct settings.
Are you gonna do something? Are you gonna do something rapey?
No, just something chunky.
Chunky? Well, Sketchy, shout this channel out. Everyone, let me and Kaiju and Nova join. Eventually, I think in the last couple minutes when this thing can turn into or I can safely say that I can let this thing turn into a fuck, but not until then. Also, everybody, I forgot to mention, we have a new channel. We have a new channel called Oz Dwarf. It is a Aquat CDs type channel that features many different guests. So far, the official members that we have are King Kaiju, Ferocious. Well, actually, not Ferocious. We have King Kaiju, me, Raptor Riot. Then after Raptor Riot, we have Billy Goat. Dude, are you a hyena or something? You are.
No, I am a licensed Nazi.
No, all Nazis have a. Actually, I'm just gonna look that up. Are all the Nazis dead? Let's see. Is there any Nazi living? Are any Nazis alive? Hunt again, still at large. There is no. Nazi war criminals still alive. A 94-year-old Nazi. Okay, maybe this is getting a little too disturbing. Yeah, okay, so the official list says Nova, Riot, Billy, Kaiju. Apparently, there's
shooting itself.
Yeah. If I start making videos, can I join? Maybe. Honestly, I think we need people with a good sense of humor, and that's why I'm leaning towards potentially adding memes. If you're a meme person, you'd like to spread your memes on our channel, wouldn't you? Mimo? Mimo?
What?
Hey, finding Mimo. Can I find you and talk to you? Oh, he wanted to ask if he can join? Well, he is very depressing and kind of fun to watch. You know what? Why not? He can join. Honestly, I don't want too many people joining because eventually it could really turn into a clusterfuck. And, oh, well, that's sad. Your mic's killing you. This is why I have a Big Mac mic. I just have a computer mic installed into my computer. No problems. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it seems sad that your mic has decided to go down the dark path of suicide. Very sad. If I would say Indom and Beal should be the last for now. Yeah, that's a fair point. We shouldn't invite too many people at once. And honestly, I'd rather have a bunch of people with a good sense of humor. Can me join stream now? Sure, why not? You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, Mimo just died from chemo. So I'm just gonna go and get good old Ferocious Fragilis, if I can find Ferocious Fragilis. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, right, you're Barney. Okay, you're... No, sorry, can't do Discord calls right now. I have to focus on the stream. And, okay, now Nova's asking to join. I think, honestly, yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop at Ferocious and King Kaiju, because I think 4 is enough people. Yeah, 4 is enough people. I was asked earlier in the day, and I said sure. Oh, wait, what? Oh, shit. I have a Big Mac dead meme Jungus. That's funny. Okay, so yeah, Ferocious, your wish is granted. You can join the stream now. God damn it. I just want to leave that Know You group. You know what? Fuck it. I'm done with that. None of that. Yeet. But yeah, there you go. If you want to join, this is your chance. I just direct messaged you it. Excuse me, Mimo isn't working right now. Okay, since Mimo seems to be out of commission, yeah, poor Mimo. In that case, in the meantime, Nova, you can join too. But that's it. No more guests. That's it. I think I just heard gunshots in my area. Well, I think you better duck. Florida is definitely... I'm so fucking scared. Well, just hang in, dude. I'm gonna look up how to survive a shooting. Okay, how to survive a shooting. What do you do when there's an active shooter by the New York Times? How to improve your chances of surviving a mass shooting, like Orlando.
Well, hello, assholes.
Hey guys, looks like we finally got our guests. Diego won. Dino Beal, I think honestly I'm gonna end it here. I think I'm cutting off all guests from now on. Sorry, Mr. Beal. Maybe we can talk later. Actually,
Sketchy. Should I send the link, the stuff to Beal?
Yeah.
Dino Beal is the last guest, but after that, no one else is gonna join. Okay. That's it. After Dino Beal,
I'd say 7 is good. That way we can't have even stuff like now.
Okay. Rip Diego, BRB, don't count your eggs before they hatch. Diego has a lot of hope of surviving. Besides, I can't lose my first ever fan. That would actually crush me. That would actually be awful.
Hello?
Say that, BRB. Admittedly, I think Diego's actually being serious.
Hello? Is it me
Hello?
you're looking for?
Okay, Mimo, we get it. Also,
I hope you all die in a high-speed car crash.
What the fuck, Mimo? Yeah, Mimo, what's going on with you?
I mean it.
You're gonna die in a... Wait, are you in the car? Are you in a car right now? Okay, now he's a hyena. Okay, hyena dog. Jesus Christ. Yikes, this is getting weird. But yeah, I just gave you the link if you want to join Dino Beal. So yeah, I live next to a boy with Jurassic World toys.
I sent him Oscar.
And I have a gun right now. That is disturbing. Please.
Well, hello, I'm back.
Please
After
drop the gun,
exercise.
BRB. We really, this is not appropriate. I think this is getting a little too real right now. I'm actually getting a little concerned here. Here you go, please.
Ooh, ooh, ah, ching, chang, walla, bing, bang.
Oh, you're singing the Witch Doctor song. That's amazing.
More like the
That's
song to summon Satan, but okay.
Wait, what? I live in an area where there used to be a lot of gangs. Well, shit, that's not good. And Osdorf and Nova says rip. Oh, come on, Nova. Don't ducking say that. I live an hour away from you. I got you.
I got you, fam.
Yeah, we got you, fam. Okay, let me think here. Who begot you? Okay, okay, I'll bring my trusty knife. You know what they say, Nova? Never bring a knife to a gunfight. I stand by.
You also,
Until it's
you also
Nova.
know that you could always just throw something at them.
Until Nova's at the gunfight.
I found a bullet under my table one time. No joke. Jesus Christ. All I find is a bunch of dry up gum. That's all I find on my table. Also, guys, I know this is going to be kind of sad, but at some point I am going to have to get my hair cut. I know it's getting too shaggy and malicious, but unfortunately I'm going to have to cut it soon. Or I'm going to have to get it cut soon. So, yeah. Don't worry, my brother and
Do
dad
it on stream.
nuts. Oh, so now your brother and dad are armed. Well, okay, that's a relief. That makes me feel a little better about the situation, unless they're the ones. No, the beautiful hair. Yeah, I think honestly, I told my mom that I want to keep this until the end of February.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? Bionicle Source here.
Oh, finally, Barney. Where the hell have you been?
Yes! I had to totally not counterfeit this glorious Spino Dude Reviews mug.
Yes.
And it's ferocious.
And I had to get Albino Penny out of his cage.
Yeah, that's adorable. But just remember, Ferocious, respect my authority. I could end you like that. Oh, yeah.
So you're Thanos now.
Yeah, I actually have learned how to...
Get the Infinity Gauntlet, you faker. Paint it on your hand if you have to.
I've learned how to snap. Like, less than a week ago, I didn't know how to snap. Now I can snap perfectly.
Boy, I've known how to do it since I was in 2nd grade.
Anyway,
I still don't know how to do it.
I will be bringing a Patasaurus to Diego. Wait, what's your Patasaurus? I hear another gunshot. Well, that's not good. I'll do better in close combat. Okay, good luck, Nova. You're like, hang on, you're 13, right?
Mm-hmm.
And wait, I forget, what belt are you?
Yellow, but I'm more agile than most.
I'm a dad belt because I whip my kids.
Oh, you snide bitch.
Boys, I have the Infinity Gauntlet.
What the?
It's totally not just drawn onto my hand.
Wait a minute, I need to see this.
Oh, you still have to snap your finger. So, get on that.
Wait. I can't snap these two fingers. I can snap this finger, this finger.
You idiot. Well, email isn't working. That sucks, Dino Beetle. Actually, hang on. If you give me your email account, then Gaggy. If you don't stop scaring...
What the hell?
If you don't stop scaring... Yeah, okay. Diego, make sure... Check for fireworks. If there's no fireworks and things like continue to fire and bang up, then I think that's just a safe bet on my... That's just a safe bet and a sad one.
I need
It's a hard knock life for us.
What
It's a hard
dinosaur
knock
should I
life
draw at?
for us.
Dad, tree, dad.
Guys, I have a question. What dinosaur should I draw next? I do not want to see because I am feather dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting my...
All of my most recent drawings have been feathered dinosaurs.
If there's a Dino Tube movie, who would be the Thanos? I don't hear like the bang when fireworks went. Yeah, I think there's probably a gun in your area. And VRB says if there was a Dino Tube movie, who would be Thanos? I would.
Me, because I've got the Infinity Gauntlet.
Bitch, I can snap better than you. I'm Thanos.
I can snap better than both of you.
Snap with this finger, but it doesn't make a sound.
Because I can do it with both of my hands.
This just became a snapping contest. What the fuck? Also, I have a knee. Because I have this godly knee on my side,
I have the knee too.
I think that means that I am Thanos.
I have a thinner knee than you. I am Thanos.
Turn on your camera and fight me with one move. And
I don't have a webcam.
What?
I don't have a webcam.
Well, in that case, you can't. Well, in that case, you cannot bring it up with actual
gold
on camera.
You want to go? I'll get it. I'll get in the call on my tablet. How about that?
Yeah, get in the call and then show us your knee before you make judgments like that, Mr. Gardner.
My dude. I'm not as cheap as Becky. I go 2 knees at a time. Ha ha ha.
2 knees? 2 can play that game. Get on my knee level, my dude.
I have feet.
Where are you going? Where are you going? No, no.
Oh, Beal's here.
Trying to get in my area, getting in cars in my area. Well, that absolutely sucks. Who would be Iron Man?
Me. No.
You said you were Thanos. You said you were Thanos before, so
yeah, I know. I'm Thanos.
I think honestly, if we were Transformers figures, like your Penny would be like the worst version of Grimlock. I got a huge chin. Ora chichi yo. That's what I say to that.
This would be the best version.
Actually, I think Thanos should be Penny. Penny should be Thanos.
Wait, which? Oh, this is the Squidward dude that gets sucked into space. You know, one of the children of Thanos.
Also, I've seen that your Thera podcast did not get anywhere. Literally, it didn't get anywhere. Like 7 views.
But any members of the recently proclaimed carnivore crew that joined whatever your new group is shall be destroyed.
Dude, you're not even a part of this group.
I know. I'm talking about carnivore crew. That's a group I made forever ago, but never made the channel.
Well, that sucks. Okay. Well, looks like you have decided to get on my level. Now you have 2 knees and a pair of headphones and a pretty good smile. You're so fucking precious.
Oh, by the way, I got a new mic, so that's not an issue anymore.
Honestly, it doesn't sound any better. I'm sorry, it doesn't sound any better. I'm just gonna eject this other Nova.
I have something that none of you have.
What is it, Nova? Dude, you're so friggin' blurry. Fun is not something thinks when you're trying to kill Dinotube, but this
I have
smile on my face.
Oh my goodness. William's dream would be to kill Dinotube.
Wait, really? Oh,
yeah, probably William.
Oh, good old William. Me, actually,
I don't have to deal with this evening. That's why I was so excited to stream because
my brother doesn't really like. Is that toast? Is that toast? You're literally picture by picture.
Frame by frame.
Yeah, frame by frame animation. It's like, oh, hey, Nemo's back.
Okay, well,
this is truly a clusterfuck.
Nova, I mean, Nemo, do you have a legit reviews mug?
Honestly, I believe that at this point, I think I'm probably gonna. Yeah, I think okay, 72 minutes. 72 minutes. We're at a bare minimum.
Oh, I can scream.
I don't think it's gonna really last that much longer.
Okay, look, okay, boys, dudes. I'm about to stream.
Okay. Before you go, Nemo, you want to do something?
What?
You want to do anything before you go?
What do you want me to do?
Scary.
Oh, Jesus. That's quite the mask you got there.
Get on my level. I have toast.
You know this is not my ass.
Ethel Dinosaur says he will kill all the dinosaurs. Well, he
on my level. I have
billion birds, so good fucking luck, Ethel Dinosaur. How about F you and all your subscribers? He's ninja, by the way.
Doctor Who, there's the Daleks.
Wait, is he actually?
Into my eyes.
Actually, that's really cool how you roar like that, you know? Like, actually, I mean, hey, Nemo, since you're wearing the blue mask, roar again. How do you even roar?
This is the cheap mask.
Actually, I got an idea. You put your mic right next to the mouth and then roar as loud as you can. There you go.
Guys, you want to hear the majestic call of a Caleb?
You guys are.
That's quite a call there. Are you gonna use it in the Penny Chronicles?
I can't roar because I have people within 1 mile of me.
Hey, boy, you kind of just
no way am I going to do that.
kind of
I refuse to use any ball
in
in
the
the
final leg
I'll
of our
post
live stream. We're not really going to be going that much further, or at least I don't plan on it. Honestly, I'm getting a little annoyed about DinoFan's cousin. Like, god damn it, why is he typing in everything? Shut the fuck up, DinoFan's cousin. Please.
Where?
We'll end the stream soon. Yeah, we're gonna go. I think I'm gonna plan on going for another at least bare minimum 5 minutes.
Sketchy, who's DinoFan's sister?
No, not sister, cousin.
Where?
Hey, Nico.
Where is this happening?
Jesus, now you're acting more like an ape rather than a lizard. Actually, no, bird. You're acting more like an ape than a bird. Diego, how do you get mod? It's because he was the first ever fan. So he kind of has places.
I was the I know.
Mimo, please stop.
I was in a diss track, so I should have mod.
You weren't in any of my diss tracks.
Yes, I was.
You just got really.
I did
What
mod.
are you talking about?
The Spinal Lord diss track.
My eyes.
Not really.
You see all.
I only mentioned you once, and you got really triggered about it because I mentioned you once.
I know.
Look into the eye.
That's actually pretty nerdy. Nerd. Oh, I'm doing good, Mind Boy. The wildlife of Mimosaurus. I'm good. Also, don't expect to get mod, Mind Boy, because like they're kind of like by default. Like
he doesn't like you. He wants to boil your toenail collection.
Toenail collection? I don't have a collection of toenails. I only have 10 toenails like everyone else.
No, I have a toenail collection. You know when you trim them, you put it into a bag and then.
Who the fuck does that?
Stop! It's not healthy. It's
I
not
can
healthy.
do that without a dinosaur mask. I can do that without a dinosaur mask.
It's not healthy to curse.
See, only I'm allowed to do this.
Ferocious? Yeah. Oh, okay. You're only allowed to do toenail collections? For a second, I thought you were saying square on my own. But yeah, Ferocious, don't try to stop me from swearing because it's my channel, bitch.
I don't care.
Oh, actually, look at this. A Spinodude review. It says, better than you think. The only limited Spinosaurus review. Okay.
Yeah, I saw that. I got a notification on it when you I was watching.
I believe the
What the fuck? Seriously, what the fuck, man? That is actually disturbing.
I went
more game chat. Great. Why are you on top of me? Why are you doing RAPE? My boy, why the fuck are you calling me?
Oh, there's only 3 people left.
Not calling people.
Oh, Mima's back.
Actually, it's 5. It's 5 on mine. On mine, it says
Mimo is back. Mimo is back.
Well, either way, I think I'm just gonna end the stream at 80 minutes, and we're about 80 minutes.
You have 5 people watching though. That's like all of my subscribers.
All of your subscribers?
Yeah, no. I'm getting so close to 40.
But guys,
when you have children, I will devour them.
Not have feathers because I'm tired of drawing feathered dinosaurs.
Feathered dinosaurs aren't that bad, Ferocious.
Yeah, your dinosaurs are pretty good. Also, it's
no, I'm saying feathers aren't that bad.
Look,
feathers aren't.
Last 4 dinosaurs.
You're so busy.
Feathers are hot.
No, I mean like
you're so blurry.
Oh, actually, hang on a minute. Let's watch the opening, like,
Actually, I have something to show.
Yeah, you can do that when I go live. So,
it's kind of sad that, the Gaming Beaver can have better content than a majority of DinoTube.
Yeah, it has pretty good angles. Oh, here's something. Look at that. It's gonna freeze to death. Like, how is it not dead? Oh boy, it's about to murder a Plesiosuchus. Look out, Plesiosuchus! No!
AirPods.
Why are you just standing there, you fucking idiot?
Dinosaur could I draw next?
That's why you don't have AirPods, kids. That's why you don't buy them.
Like, guys, it's no joke, actually pretty good.
Boy, I'm not answering your calls.
Crack your skull and die.
Sketchy, go to my camera.
I like the maid.
It's actually kind of sad that Beaver can do better than a lot of us.
Oh, I've seen
like
the video
wow.
a million times. It's actually pretty cool. But like
for the first half, it's
Why
actually
am I
really good.
questioning my sexuality to a hippo?
yeah,
I love the part where they're just being floated around by
Rip Spino. Well, Rip Spino, it didn't even die. It killed a Plesiosuchus. Where are you getting that from? Look at that roar.
Rip Sketchy.
Oh, 80 minutes? I think it's about time I finish off the stream because,
Okay, boys, go to my channel. Leave this loser.
You know what I'm going to do? In the last second of the video, I am going to say the N-word. Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
Wait, let's finish it with Beaver.
2, 1.